And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you are watching Elder Kings 2 with House Marcellus. Now, in our last episode, well, it's been a little while, so I don't really remember if last time was the war on Skingrad or just us fighting more randos. I think it was us having another war with Skingrad. That's where we got the Duchy of Greyrock, I believe. If I'm remembering right. And Skingrad has also now tumbled into another civil war. They seem to have a lot of those. In any case, that's going to really weaken them, and I'm trying to lay down a claim on the Duchy of Skingrad. I am hoping, although I have no real reason to think this, that if we take the King's last duchy, which should come with it all his county level titles, Grateful Pass and Bloodcrust specifically, then because their king won't have any more titles, that might lead to the kingdom of Skingrad ceasing to exist. Alternatively, I might just be able to usurp the title. But, what is more important to us right now is the fact that the kingdom of Bruma, number one, their alliance with Eastern Skyrim has ended, and number two, they are insignificant. They have maybe 600 men left. And they're also currently fighting a war of independence against Shadenall here. And a defensive war against one of my vassals who's trying to claim their territory. By taking advantage of that. So we are going to ourselves take advantage of their weakened state because, as you may recall, these idiots who, just look at that, they're also in debt. We're not quite on the level where we can do the living legend, but we can do one de jure area at a time. So, they hold two duchies that are de jure part of the Protectorate of the Heartlands. Specifically, the duchies of Karak, Ectorus, and Urasek, both of which are de jure part of the Heartlands, and Bruma is far too weak to resist our efforts to bring them into the fold, so that is exactly what we are going to do. Prepare yourselves, Bruma. We are coming for a visit. And if you're wondering about this, I sent my spare daughter off to be educated by one of the vassals who doesn't really like me. alongside just some other administrative stuff I did off camera, and oh yeah. We have a pretty big army now, so it takes us quite a while to gather our forces. Yeah, I could just attack early, but more peasants. Who's part of this? Let's see, that's Arkford and Skingrad. Screw you. You're just peasants. Now bend over backwards and obey me without question. They have a half-decent force. And, we didn't manage to quite gather all of our men, thanks to the peasants. I'll send one army down to deal with those idiots, and you guys can start the war against Bruma. We'll have to do it one at a time, unfortunately. I caught you. Don't even try. New martial perk we can get. A second. Enduring hardships. Soldiers of lesser fortune. Yeah, enduring hardships. Occupations do not lower control. I occasionally get territory occupied if I'm not paying attention, so this will be helpful. And we've taken the rebel leader prisoner, so there. The peasant revolt is ended. I seem to be making a habit of crushing peasant uprisings, rather than negotiating with the rebels. Which, you know, that's just how it goes. And there's a few more men we can raise, so we'll do just that. Well, I say that's actually one person. This siege is going to be a long one. Apparently that's a pretty well fortified stronghold. And or Bruma. Apparently, see what happened here. Oh, Bruma is just fragmented beyond belief. Okay. Caracterus. Who we're at war with now. Let's see. If I win, we just get Caracterus. I was fighting that war because I wanted them and Urasek simultaneously. What the fuck, guys? So our goal is the same. In fact, this actually benefits us more. Of Underpal. So let's have a look at. They have 2,000 men now rather than 600. But yeah, Bruma's fragmented as shit. This'll be easy. We'll have to start rolling north next, because 62%. And the entire enemy army is camped over there, so they can just die. Okay, that's them done. And in fact, that's now a war score of 88%. They're only just holding out from accepting our peace terms of their annexation. The betrothed can marry. Our daughter that we got betrothed. To the Prince of Nibene. Those two can now get married, and since this is matrilineal, they will, that being this guy's brother, his 16-year-old brother, he has a claim on Nibene, so if they have any children, we could break our alliance and push a claim to put my then grandson on the throne. We're working on our claim on Skingrad now. Our high priest got caught fabricating a claim. Whatever. I'm still gonna keep pushing it. Misdeeds of the Spy Master. Let's see. Its gaze and quill are quite focused upon inconspicuous expense reports. Aside him like clay molds with the royal stamp, which would only be needed if he intended to defraud the realm. To think that a man of his position would dare act so disgracefully under the eyes of Akatosh. Disgracefully, but skillfully. Had I not caught him in the act, nobody would have been the wiser to his scheme. See. Let's see, I could lock him up. Let's see, what do we want to do? Honestly, Marius being Marius, I don't think he would do anything other than lock him up. And, sorry, but we'll need a new spy master now. And let's have a look at you guys by power. The Viscount of Magia here has been crying out for a title for a while now. But he's shit at intrigue, so screw that. See, the governess of Cropsford, our vassal and lover, would make for a very good spymaster, and them being our lover quite likes us. Well, that's who gets put in charge, and let's pin this man. I'm going to leave him in prison for about a year to teach him a lesson, but that'll do it, I think. Provided I remember this. By Morningstar 473, we'll let him out. We couldn't assault even if we wanted to. Is our other issue right now. This rando died in my dungeons. Someone near us lost a war against elsewhere. Those Fairgile who were trying to claim Elsewerian territory. They won't pledge fealty to me. Can't ask you. Anyways, let's finish this war. Now, I will enforce my demands upon you. He's my vassal, and we are being raided out on our frontier with Skingrad. Not to worry. I will punish them soon. But for now, I don't actually know. How long would that take if we wanted to reach them? Well, they'd easily be able to finish raiding before anything we could do in retaliation. Now, let me see a few things. Blue Road. They like me pretty well now. Vassal? You are not his rightful liege. What about if I add cultural protections? Yeah, if I tell him that we're not going to culture convert him or anything, then he'll accept vassalage. What about Sejanus? Different faith, cultural and religious protection? That almost gets him, but not quite. And we have enough if I give you some money. And then we offer cultural and religious protection. That'll do it. Those two are now my subjects. And what about you, Urasek? We can do regular. I don't even need to go to war with them. They'll just accept it on my terms. You, we don't even have the option to offer vassalage to. What about Fairgile? Regular obligations won't do it. Cultural protection will, though. That's one thing we're going to have to offer to some people if we want to get them as our subjects. Something of a cultural understanding. Yeah, my army is heading down to try and help out with that. Fairgiles. Viscount wants the barony of Fairgile, of course. And our diplomatic efforts have led us to claim various territories. We also have that duchy claim I wanted on the Duchy of Skingrad. So I'll take that, and actually we are almost certainly not going to be able to do anything there. Let's see. Duke of Chidnall. We can get him to become our vassal. Sweet. I'm gonna vassalize as many people as I can, quite frankly. Even if we have to give them some special exemptions or stuff like culture and things, it's worth it. We are not your rightful liege. So who is your rightful liege then? Duchy of Bethel is part of the Kingdom of Chidnall. Let's see. Arius. Be my vassal, please. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of what this episode is. A bunch of vassalizations. Yeah, we have to make some exemptions, it looks like. Stuff like that. You are just your part of Chidnall, but I can't do anything to you. You're filthy goblins. Screw you. I'll offer you those same terms. You've already received an offer from us. You're at war. Let's see. Minus 200. I mean, these guys who don't want to say yes, I could probably just pay them off, honestly. Let's see. Bruma. How far off would they be accepting for cultural and religious? Not far, so here, have some money. And actually, let's work on swaying him a little bit. With Bruma, if they like me more, maybe that will help. Okay. Underpaul. Minus 200. Realm is distant. Let's wait a second. Get these other vassalizations to tick through. Yes, you're a filthy goblin. You are still at war. And you're an orc. And generally don't want to do that. -7 with Haroon. But you know, it doesn't look like we're too far off doing that. Yeah, I'm spending a lot on bribing people to get vassals. We have to do cultural and religious with you, I see. And honestly, if we can get territory like this without having to resort to war, and they've fallen back, it will be quite helpful to us. As I won't have to go around trying to do stuff like invading literally everyone. You don't want to work for us? Okay. You, we can't ask. And you're filthy goblins. And you also don't want to accept. Okay, Overlord. Cultural protection for them. We can get a vassal down there. Nice. And you people can have your ransoms back. Yes. Okay, and Breville. Not even wanting to hear of offer of vassalization from us. Grand Overlord. We'll let you have your cultural special thing, I guess. And Abbey of the Eight. Why can we not send them an offer to be vassalized? That makes no sense to me. Also, since those guys decided to bow out, stand down the army. And that one can be moved right over here. Towards the Skingrad border, I think. Actually, we want to put her by Bloodcrust. That's their capital right now. And if a lot of the kingdom is raised in open revolt. And at the moment, I'm not done seeing if we can get people to submit to us as our vassals. Getting a queen to do it would be a bit of a stretch, admittedly. Let's see, you. Actually, let's unpause. I think I have a few offers that are still coming through. Don't I? Yeah. There's another one. And we're getting a gift from one of our vassals. Raises court grandeur level. See you. There, right on my border. You're not interested in saying yes to vassalization. You, we can't even ask for some reason. We did a lot of diplomatic expansion this episode. Now third in line for Nibene. I can create the Kingdom of Shignall title now if I want to. Let's have a look at something here. Heartlands Confederate. It contains Shignall. I have right now the requirement for if I want to usurp the Confederacy of Nibene, I apparently need an empire title and 2 kingdom titles. I currently have 1, as well as 117 counties over there. And hypothetically speaking, if I decide I'm going to usurp the Confederacy of the Colovian Estate, that requires 96 counties. I have 32. We're closer to getting Nibene, really. But that's gonna do us for this episode. Next time, we fight yet another war against Skingrad. And possibly dissolve their kingdom so we can take them piecemeal. Also, and something else that's worth mentioning. Now, I was just looking around at some stuff recently. And it turns out... Wait, no, that's changed. Not too long ago, the primary heir of the Colovian states was the Queen of Kavach. That's changed, though I'm not sure if it's for the better or the worse, honestly. Well, unfortunately, we can't do that. Right now, anyways. As I was saying, before I got off topic, Next time, we'll be fighting yet another walkover war with Skingrad, who doesn't even have 1,000 men left anymore. And really, since they're forever getting into civil wars, being invaded and conquered by us might actually benefit them. It really might. Anyways, this has been Dark Phoenix Gaming. You've been watching Elder Kings 2. And because of how badly Bruma fucked up, we are now well on our way to owning enough of Cyrodiil to claim an Empire tier title. Probably Nibene, though Calovia is also a possibility. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.